So we always prepare our income statement first, and then that leads into our next statement, which is called the Statement of Changes in Equity. And since I'm just dealing with a sole proprietor, I'm preparing the statement using capital, withdrawals, and profit. So in this statement, again, you start with the company name. You tell the user what statement this is. So this is the Statement of Changes in Equity. And you tell the user for what period the statement covers. So in this case, it covers an entire year for the year ended December 31st, 2020. Now we have Amar Lloyd Capital, January 1st. Now you don't really know where you're going to get this number from, so I'll tell you. What we need to do is go back to our trial balance. So I'm going to identify the capital as $85,640. So my total capital is $85,640, but this is made up of opening capital and any investments that the owner contributed of their own money. So the question will have to tell me one of these, if not both. So I'm just going to scroll down to the additional information, and it says here that the owner invested $68,000 in cash in early 2020. So if I know that this was what was invested, the $60,000, if I just work backwards, take 85,640 minus 60,000, that will give me opening capital of 17,640. So it's this number that I'm going to go ahead and start my statement with. Okay, so here I'm going to put the 17,640. Now I'm going to put in the investment by the owner. So we always do this one next. And that was that other amount, which was the $68,000. And again, I'll show you where that came from. Here's the $60,000. So I'm going to move that into my template. So now I'm taking my original capital plus my investments. Oops, I should have typed that in at 68. And plus your profit. So we're going to add profit, and we have that number from our income statement. So it's that 91,940. That's how both those statements tie together. 91,940. So you can do a subtotal on everything we're adding. So that's 159,940. And then we add that to the opening capital to get this new total of 177,580. Now the last thing I have to do is subtract the withdrawals by the owner. Less withdrawals by the owner. And that amount you can get from the trial balance as well. Okay, so it would be right here, Amar Lloyd withdrawals. Hopefully I'm saying that name right. So I'm going to subtract the 2,300. And now when we do our capital at the end of the year, you take the 177,580 minus the 2,300, and that gives me, oh, to put it in the right place first. Okay, so I'm going to put that answer in. So 175,280. So again, it's the total minus the withdrawals to give me the capital. And now the next step would be to prepare the balance sheet, which is a classified balance sheet. And this number is what will show up as capital under the shareholders' equity section of that balance sheet.